Let's get real. We live in a world obsessed with appearances, where the idea of a perfect marriage is sold to us everywhere we look. From glossy magazines to blockbuster movies, we're told that happiness is just a beautiful spouse and a big house away. The fantasy of marrying for wealth and beauty is everywhere. Luxury, status, and a picture-perfect partner seem like the ultimate prize. It's easy to get swept up in the allure of grand mansions, expensive cars, and glamorous parties, believing that these things are the foundation of a happy life. But this dream is built on insecurity and a misunderstanding of what brings true fulfillment. When we chase after these surface-level ideals, we often ignore the emptiness that can come with them. The truth is, material things can't fill the void left by a lack of genuine connection. Social media flaunts highlight reels, making us believe money and looks are the keys to happiness. Every scroll shows us curated moments of luxury and romance, but rarely the reality behind the scenes. We start to compare our own lives to these filtered fantasies, feeling like we're missing out if we don't have it all. The pressure to keep up can be overwhelming. We might even start to believe that our worth is tied to how impressive our relationship looks to others, rather than how it feels to us. Chasing this illusion turns people into trophies, valued for their bank account or appearance, not for who they are. It reduces love to a transaction where affection is traded for status or security, and individuality gets lost in the process. It's all about external validation, not genuine connection. The likes, the compliments, the envy of others, these become the goal rather than building a relationship based on trust, respect, and shared values. The truth? Marrying for money or looks is a shortcut that leads straight to disappointment. When the excitement of luxury fades, what's left is often loneliness, misunderstanding, and a sense of being trapped in a life that looks good on the outside, but feels empty within. Real relationships require vulnerability and effort, not just a big bank account or a pretty face. It's the small moments, honest conversations, shared struggles, laughter, and support that create lasting bonds and true happiness. The most meaningful connections are built on authenticity and mutual care, not on the size of your house or the brand of your clothes. A marriage isn't a business deal, and your spouse isn't an accessory. When we treat relationships like transactions, we lose sight of the real reasons we come together in the first place: love, companionship, and growth. Believing otherwise sets you up for loneliness and heartache, ignoring the real, human connection that makes marriage worthwhile. In the end, it's not about the perfect image, it's about finding someone who truly sees you, values you, and chooses you every single day. So, you marry for money and move into a mansion, but soon, the luxury feels empty if there's no real connection. When your relationship is a transaction, a toxic power imbalance emerges. The wealthier partner controls the terms, while the other feels trapped and voiceless. This isn't partnership, it's dependency. Money can't buy intimacy or respect, and the excitement of wealth fades fast. Every disagreement becomes a reminder of the transactional nature of your union. I've seen it. People living in golden cages, surrounded by luxury but starved for genuine connection. The fantasy of marrying for money leaves out the reality: loneliness, resentment, and a hollow existence. The golden cage becomes a prison. It's a recipe for misery, not happiness. Marrying for looks is another trap. Physical attraction fades, wrinkles, gray hair, and life's stresses change everyone. If your relationship is built on appearance, it's doomed to crumble as beauty inevitably changes. You're not loving a person, just a shell. When real problems hit, job loss, raising kids, illness, a pretty face won't help. You need a partner, not a model. If you chose only for looks, you may find you're incompatible when it matters most. Real-life example. A man marries for beauty, but when crisis hits, he finds no support, just complaints. The attraction that brought them together is useless in adversity. Their marriage falls apart because it was never built to last. Beauty fades, but character endures. The idea of a trophy spouse, chosen for wealth or beauty, dehumanizes both partners. It's about status, not partnership. The trophy lives in fear of losing their value, while the seeker is chasing validation they'll never find. This dynamic breeds insecurity and anxiety, not love or safety. True self-worth can't be bought or borrowed from a partner. When crisis strikes, a trophy is useless. You need a teammate, not an accessory. Marriages built on the trophy myth are hollow and can't weather life's storms. The initial thrill fades, leaving emptiness and loneliness. The promise of glamour delivers only insecurity and emotional emptiness. Walk away from the myth, it's a bad deal. So what truly makes a marriage last through the years, weathering all of life's ups and downs? Is it luck, fate, or something more tangible? Many people believe it's about finding the perfect person, but the reality is much deeper and more meaningful. It's not about money, physical appearance, or grand romantic gestures. The real foundation of a lasting marriage is built on character, trust, and a set of shared values that both partners hold dear. These are the qualities that help couples navigate challenges and celebrate joys together. At the heart of it all is mutual respect. This means truly valuing your partner as a whole person, appreciating their strengths and accepting their flaws. It's about seeing each other's humanity and choosing kindness, even in moments of disagreement or frustration. Genuine, unconditional love is more than just a feeling, it's a daily choice. It means putting your partner's well-being at the forefront, supporting them through both the sunshine and the storms, and never taking their presence for granted. When couples share core values and life goals, they create a sense of unity and direction. Whether it's raising a family, building a home, or simply growing together, having a common purpose strengthens the bond and gives meaning to the journey. Of course, no two people will agree on everything. But what matters is being aligned on the things that truly count: your principles, your dreams, and your vision for the future. This alignment helps couples face challenges as a team. Emotional maturity is another cornerstone. It's about being reliable, showing empathy, and having the courage to apologize and forgive. These qualities help couples resolve conflicts and grow stronger together, rather than drifting apart. A successful marriage is a partnership between two whole, independent adults who choose to stand side by side. They support each other's growth, encourage each other's dreams, and face the world as a united front. Instead of searching for someone to complete you, look for a partner who complements you. Someone whose strengths balance your weaknesses, and whose presence inspires you to be your best self. In the end, respect, love, shared values, and true partnership are the real keys to a resilient, joyful marriage that stands the test of time. Communication is the framework that holds a marriage together. Without it, even love and respect can't survive. Healthy communication means truly listening, putting away distractions, and understanding your partner's feelings. Express your needs with I statements, not accusations. Solve problems together, not as opponents. Communication isn't just for conflict, it's for sharing joy, gratitude, and daily life. Small, positive interactions build trust and intimacy. Regular appreciation keeps your emotional connection strong. Good communication ensures your marriage doesn't just survive, but thrives. To build a strong marriage, start by choosing your partner wisely. Don't rush or settle for surface qualities. Get to know their true character in all situations. Once married, make your relationship a priority. Schedule time together and nurture your bond. Treat your marriage like a garden. Neglect invites weeds. Build a culture of teamwork. Face challenges as a united front. Divide responsibilities fairly and support each other. Remember, real marriage takes continuous effort from both people. Tough times are normal. What matters is solving problems together. Be willing to compromise, forgive, and seek help if needed. Investing in your marriage is the best investment you'll ever make. Over the years, I've witnessed countless marriages unravel, often for the same heartbreaking reasons. It's easy to believe that love alone is enough, but the truth is, many couples fall into traps that are all too common and all too avoidable. Marrying for money, for example, might seem like a shortcut to happiness. But time and again, I've seen how it leads to emotional distance and simmering resentment. The comfort of luxury can never replace the warmth of genuine connection or the feeling of being truly understood by your partner. Others marry for beauty, drawn in by physical attraction. But when looks inevitably fade and life's real challenges appear, disappointment sets in. The spark that once seemed so bright can quickly dim if there's nothing deeper holding you together. I remember one woman confiding, "I had a credit card with no limit, but I wasn't allowed to have an opinion." Her story isn't unique. Many find themselves surrounded by luxury, yet starved for respect and emotional freedom. These are not true partnerships, they're gilded cages, beautiful on the outside but confining and lonely within. The trappings of wealth can't make up for the absence of mutual respect and shared dreams. When you ignore character and compatibility, you risk ending up with a life filled with loneliness instead of love. The ache of being misunderstood or unsupported can be even sharper when you're surrounded by everything except what truly matters. Looks and wealth are fleeting. What endures are qualities like kindness, empathy, and reliability. These are the foundations of a relationship that weathers storms and grows stronger with time. A partner who looks perfect in photos may be selfish or unsupportive when real life gets tough. Social media can hide the truth, but behind the filters, the reality often tells a different story. The lesson is clear: you can't build a lasting marriage on a weak foundation. Without trust, respect, and shared values, even the most glamorous relationship will eventually crumble. What glitters on the surface rarely sustains a lifetime together. True partnership is built on what lies beneath, the quiet, steady qualities that make love last. Here's the bottom line: marrying for money, looks, or status is chasing an illusion. These pursuits are rooted in insecurity and lead only to disappointment. A strong marriage is a partnership built on mutual respect, genuine love, and honest communication. Look for a best friend, someone who shares your values and vision for the future. Ask, are they kind, reliable, and respectful? Do they make you want to be better? Marriage is about sharing a life, building memories, and facing challenges together. Don't be fooled by myths or shiny distractions. Choose real connection, respect, and kindness. Because a marriage built on honesty and love is truly priceless.